Hey guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with the final update to the eX-Driver Caterham Super 7. So after a few setbacks and making a couple of compromises, I'm calling it done. I'll give it a little turnaround here to start things off. I think generally I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. There are a few things that didn't quite come out how I envisioned, but honestly, that's kind of how all three of the eX-Driver cars have gone. For whatever reason, every single one of them had some major issue with the paint that had to be addressed. But yeah, overall, again, I think it came out pretty decent. And now taking a little closer look at it. So the first compromise is this is the wrong grille for the car. It's supposed to have the 7 grille. I tried a couple of different ideas, didn't work out, so that might be something I revisit in the future. The front end, I'm actually really happy with how that turned out, especially the little cycle fenders. And everything still works like it's supposed to. Steering poses, and the wheels will stay right where they belong. I wasn't sure about these 32nd scale wheels and tires, but now that it's finished, I think that works out okay. Directionals aren't out of the kit. I thought those were a little bit big, so I made these myself. Taking a look under the hood, I still need to add the second battery cable. Somehow the wire that I used for that has gone missing. I don't know if I used it or just misplaced the spool. But the rest of the wiring and plumbing is in place. I think that turned out okay. Actually pretty happy with the ignition wires on. I don't know why, I just like the way those ended up looking. The exhaust is a mix of the 3D and the original kit parts. I think that ended up turning out pretty decent. The windshield is cut down from a Monogram 78 Camaro, I think it was, because it had the tinted glass. The gauges are just blanks because at some times in the show it had digital gauges, and I thought that was kind of a cool look. Seat belts are scratch built with some photo etch buckles and some custom decals that I made. The seats are also out of that 32nd scale GTR. Just cut those down to fit, and they worked pretty well in there. Taillights are straight out of the 3D kit, and they were actually a little rough in the casting. The lenses were fine, but where it mounts to the fenders needed a lot more cleanup than I expected. Also, never did figure out what I was going to do for the chassis there. And then the last thing is the scratch-built roll bar, made from 16th inch or 1.6 millimeter round stock. And so with this done, or at least done for now, that really just leaves one more thing to do. Bring in the Europa and Stratus. And there we go. Not a bad looking group. Overall thoughts on the build. Like I said, the Tamiya kit was great, the 3D printed parts were good, the wheels and tires worked out better than I was expecting, even as I was kind of making my final decision on using the 32nd scale parts. I think those worked out good. I wish that I had the correct grille. That's going to bug me. I'm going to have to figure out a way to fix that. The engine, I like how it turned out. It's not exactly accurate to the show, but still, I think it turned out okay. And overall, despite a little bit of frustration during the build, most of it self-inflicted, I'm going to call this one a win. But now it's time to move on to the Halloween build. Really don't have a whole lot of time to work on that, but I will be starting on it next week, so you can check back then, and thanks for watching.